Hey there, Ulti Zeta here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. In the last episode, we fought Giant Club Man, who was not Beard Guy, but explained why I thought Beard Guy was near the end of the game. In this episode, we've got one last Colossus left. One thing I haven't brought up, and honestly, I think it's a little more understated in this remake, is Wander's supposed to, like, the more you play the game and kill the Colossi and, like, absorb miasmas, the more he's supposed to, like, look decrepit, and, like, because the idea is that, like, he's being corrupted from killing the Colossi, and, like, absorbing all that stuff into him, and maybe it looks better with, like, an immediate comparison, but back in the PlayStation 2, it felt a lot more noticeable, at least in my memory. So, it kind of stands out to me a little bit that it seems relatively toned down here. So that's something, I suppose. I don't know. Anyways, I do know where this last Colossus is. And there's a reason why I didn't know it before. It's because it doesn't show on any of the maps that I've been, like, using for, like, blizzards and stuff. Doesn't show on any of those maps. So, when I was saying, oh, there's nothing at the bottom of the world here, I don't know why, but there just kind of isn't. The reason for that is that's because that's where the last Colossus is, and it just doesn't showing on the map, so remember that thing where I was like, I don't know what that is, I'll just ignore it? There's like a bunch of pillars. That's where I'm going right now, in fact. Watching the speedrun did remind me of that fact, but I would have found it anyway because the sword points me in that direction. And again, I've played this game before. Well, I've seen this game before. I've never played it, but I've seen this game so many times that it's not a spoiler. And for one last time, you get to trek through this awful forest. Watching the speedrunner try to go through this forest was really funny because even then, aggro stopped every, like, 5 seconds. There was some sort of weird aggro trick going on where, like, the speedrunner was, like, somehow getting aggro to stop and then immediately start going in a full speed run afterwards. And I don't really know how to do that. But it did help things go by, it seemed, a little faster through this nonsense area. But I made it through. I survived. We're good. We're safe. Okay. I'm curious, how many of the things do I have? Did I ever miss any of the save points? Yeah, I did. It looks like there's several that I'm missing. You get an achievement for staying at all of them. And other lizard stuff. I don't know. I don't think I really need to go for them, especially if I'm missing, like, 6 right now. If I was only missing 1, that would be one thing, but I'm missing several. But, you know what? For old time's sake, it's the finale. I see one right over here. Let's go kill one more lizard. For the road. It's on the way. It's not that much of a detour. There's like this whole, like, other area over here that you never go to. Like, you can see it on the map. It's just there. There might be fruit on those trees, which could be useful for what I'm about to do, considering it's, you know, final boss and all that. About to happen. Okay, don't immediately see it, so that means it's probably on an upper level. Huh. Okay, he must have moved. Or maybe he's just invisible. Maybe he's on the ground by it. I'm confused. I don't... At this point, I've usually at least seen the lizard. Did I somehow come to this... Did I ever come to this one? Is that a possibility that I came to this one and, like, it didn't, like, save as a thing? Did I maybe just not ever... Oh, no, there it is. I could have gone just for the tail, but you caused me a little bit of a headache. You caused me to doubt myself, and for that you must pay. Alright. Let's go see if there's fruit on this tree over here, and then I'll continue onwards. Because, you know, a little bit of extra health can't hurt. This last boss does have a possibility of hurting us, so... If there's fruit over here... I can climb the tree, but I don't see any, like... The problem is I'm looking for, like, orange colors or whatnot, and then I just keep seeing... Oh, there is a fruit. What I was trying to see was if I could grab from, like... Because remember those fruit that I, like, knocked down and they, like, fell into an inaccessible area? I was curious if, like, can you climb a tree and then eat the fruit from the branches? That was, like, my vibe. The idea that I thought that I had. And instead I just fell down. Is there really only one fruit here? Ah. I'm gonna say, I'm pretty sure they don't have them in bunches of one. That's something or just a fancy leaf? Just a fancy leaf. Alright, that's enough meandering. Aggro is... over there. Alright, buddy. You and me against the world. Okay, we're not going that way. There's probably fruit and other stuff that direction. There's definitely at least one shrine. But doesn't really matter to me, I don't care. I have a feeling that that's almost certainly where a cut Colossus would have been. So. I love the fact that, like, there is, like, just this stuff in the world that just doesn't have a purpose. It's just such a cool aspect of this world. Because, like, you normally don't get that in games, where, like, everything's supposed to have a purpose. But, like, there's just areas over there that's, like, fully fleshed out, modeled, like, design, and, like, there are technically things to do over there, sure. But, like, there's never, like, a main reason to go to those places, and that's just so cool that, like, it's a part of the Forbidden Lands here that, like, you just never see if you're playing this in the sense of, like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the next Colossus. I'm just gonna go to the next Colossus. The game literally railroads you in directions with your sword. It's a main mechanic. So, like, you don't see these, like, things unless you go out of your way. Unless you go out of your way for them. Here's the fruit. You don't see these things at all. And that's just so cool to me. It's really just not something you see in most games nowadays, because, like, by design, like, it just feels like a waste of time. But, like, this game, it doesn't feel like it's a waste of time, I guess. Because, like, the game, despite there only being 16 out of however many cut Colossi, like, it still feels like a complete experience. And in a situation like this, it really just feels like it just adds to the experience. It's like, to an extent, it's just... it's not necessarily, like, wasted space, in the sense, because, like, it adds to, like, the vibe. And that is genuinely important in a game. Maybe not to everybody, but to me, it's incredibly important to have, like, vibe and atmosphere. And it's why there's some games that I just enjoy playing and don't fucking care about. Because, like, it can just be hard to care about stuff sometimes, when, like, sometimes things are just a little bit too gamey, or they just focus on things that are like, I don't care about this. I don't care about this. Man, this is quite a trek to get all the way back down here. That's not the first. Sort of this general direction, a little more this way. A little bit of everything in this episode. Fruit-geddon, lizard-geddon, talking about game design, talking about memories, what I love about this game. Just everything's going well. And then we're, of course, going to get to Colossi slaying. Alright, so... There they are. I was looking for these pillars. So I saw these pillars before, and I was like, what are these? Yeah, there's probably nothing. Nope, these pillars are definitely something. Maybe if I had actually come here, I would have remembered what this was. But I elected to ignore it. I thought stairs. Ah, they're right here. I think we're supposed to raise the sword up. Aggro's moving in the cutscene. Into a wall. So, that door only opens when you have killed the first 15 Colossi, so you cannot come this way. Early. Which is kind of weird, because it feels like it's almost like a leftover of like a time where you could kill the Colossi out of order, which would have been really interesting. Alright, one last shrine. One final lizard. Lizards don't care about door limits. Gotcha. Alright. But yeah, it is interesting to think about a world in which you can fight the Shadow of the Colossi bosses in any order. Except for this last one. Because this last one's kind of a big deal. I don't think this one... What? Aggro. Please move. Thank you. Aggro, please move. Unfortunately, he moved in a downwards direction. I know it's coming. It's still sad. Wander sacrifices everything to reach this point. It's all for the girl. Who I did learn her name is Mono. Maybe that's what she died from. No, it said that she got sacrificed. Which just adds even more, like, questions and, like, I just love the atmosphere of this game. There's just such a world to it that, like, you don't really get to witness, but, like, there's just enough of it teased that it's, like, it speaks such volumes with so little, and I love it for that. I feel like, while this game does, like, on paper seem very un-me, because, you know, it's 3D adventure game thing with a human dude, but, like, in like, gritty world, not really gritty, but, like, overly realistic world. It's not cartoony in any capacity. But I think, like, the thing that stands out to me is just, like, number one, it is a game all about, like, creatures, you know, the Colossi. They are absolutely a big deal in this game. But also, it's very fantastical. It's very fantasy. So, like, that to me, like, that is a hugely ulty thing, I guess. Like, even though we're not playing as some random furry, even though it's not cartoony, like, this is still very much a thing that, like, screams me in my eyes, in my view. And maybe that's just, you know, my own personal bias of the fact that, like, I know I love this game. But I don't know. I don't really need to justify myself in the fucking finale of a 16-episode Let's Play. But I will anyway, because that's just how I roll. That's what I do. But yeah, I think the other main reason why you're not allowed to go this way until you've killed the first 15 Colossi is because of the aggro cutscene. Like, if you... Like, that's their way of making sure that you don't lose aggro before you fight Colossus 1, you know? God, I love the atmosphere of this last Colossus. The storm buildup and ooh, see something. Oh boy. Hello. Unsurprisingly, you're very big. That is very spooky. My fear is coming back right now. I don't really want to go forward, but I'm gonna have to. But a part of it is also because if I go forward, the game's gonna end. I'm having a good time, but time to face my fears one last time. Also, this is why I wanted to get health. This guy is very big on his homing shots. The Time Eater would be proud. So right now, the trick is primarily getting to him. So we got all these, like, catacombs to, like, navigate our way through. Ow. He saw me. Ow. The good thing he does not seem interested in sniping more than once. Okay. He'll happily wait. So the funny thing that speedrunners do is that, like, they know the exact pathway they can take to just kind of, like, make all of this, like, a complete non-issue. They just run straight for him and hardly get hit, which is really funny. But I'm not going to do that because I will get blasted to death. But this is why it's also good to have gotten extra health. Because I figured I was going to get hit, and I was correct. Lighting actually kind of made it a little difficult to see that. But thankfully, there's flashes of lightning in the storm. And luckily, this isn't like... Okay, well maybe there is a little bit of slipperiness. I'm gonna joke about Breath of the Wild, even though I've never played it. Just being like, hey, there's no penalty to stamina while you're in the rain. And pretty certain that's a thing in that game. I don't know. I've hardly seen it. I never played it. Maybe someday I will. I don't know. You guys want a 150 episode Let's Play count? I think realistically, if I were to do Breath of the Wild, it would probably be more stream-oriented. Oh, that's why the camera's telling me to go this way. Because there's nothing that way. Ow. Well, that's why this is here, I guess. Gotta be more patient. This might wind up being a longer episode. Yeah, I'm kind of realizing. I did my usual meandering. Ow. But now I've got this entire final boss fight to do. I think it's already been about 20 minutes. And then there's the end game and credits, so you might have a bit of a longer episode, but that's okay. You good up there? Being cautious and careful, and also getting a little bit of my health back. Alright. All this effort just to get up this guy's skirt. But luckily, we're here. We made it. We're past the fireball phase. Now what? Okay, those are crab holds. What I like about this guy is that, like, he winds up being like a platforming challenge. Are these footholds that I can grab onto? We're going the other way. Ah, these are platforms. Okay. There's still elements of puzzle. Just gotta figure out what you can and can't grab onto. Okay, it's just a very cool design. It's weird because I read on the wiki that apparently this guy wasn't originally meant to be the last Colossi, but it's like, I have to wonder how much of his design was finalized before he did become the last Colossi, because, like, he's almost too perfectly designed to be final. Otherwise. Something made me fall, I'm not sure what it was. The skirt has been conquered. Hello. wrong button. The real challenge is dealing with the correct buttons. Evidently. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Alright. I'm, like, trying to get Wander to do things, and it's getting very difficult too. Please. Just start moving, Wander. Please, start moving. Oh my god. I'm gonna fall. Well, I'll make you guys back up there. God damn it. He wouldn't move around the hand at all. It was really annoying. Okay, I'm back on the hand. I'm just gonna stay where I am. Wait for this. Do that! That's what I was trying to do the entire other time. It didn't work last time. Wander. There we go. Sometimes the annoying thing is trying to get him to prepare for the fucking side jump. No, Wander! God damn it! Fucking god damn it! Okay. Hold the A button. Hold the A button. Go the other direction. Jump. No, don't jump up! Come on! You hold the button and then point the other direction. I didn't even jump that time. What? How am I here? I think this is an upper skirt. No. This is the same as before. God, so what am I doing to get on the hand then? I don't understand. Now I'm confused. There wasn't anything to do on that hand. I cannot figure out what's going on! Why is it not letting me jump at all? It's just sending me up! I'm pointing the other direction. I even see Wander going, like, doing the animation he's supposed to. And it just sends him the wrong direction. I don't understand. How am I supposed to... I don't even understand how I got there the other time. I don't get it. Okay. Go back to the other part of the arm. Got it. That at least helped me fucking land on the thing. But what do I do now? Because I can't go that way, it's on fire. That way is back to the skirt. But that's not the option. I think I need to get on top. I don't think I stay on the palm. I need to get on top of the hand. Then what do I do from there? Oh, it looks like I jumped to his chest, maybe? It's not really giving me, like, a point to stand. There's a brief moment to stand there. The next time he raises his hand up, I just need to try. The camera angling me down there doesn't really, like... Nope, you can't make that jump. God fucking damn it. What do I do when I'm on that hand? Look at that fucking stab the hand. This is just back to where I was, though. I can stab the hand, but that doesn't really, like... doesn't lift it up in any capacity. Cool! Awesome! I can do all that much. God damn it! I'm fucking looking this up. So evidently, you do stab the hand. Perhaps on the top. And now apparently you... Ah, okay. So this is what I was missing apparently. Doing that. Which, I'm not even sure I knew that arrows could affect those kinds of sigils, even if I had seen that thing. But, whatever. I'm up top now. So, I was very close to the end. I probably wouldn't be as annoyed if it didn't feel as annoying to get back there every single time because of, like, really annoying mechanical quirks. You know? Like, I was just getting annoyed actually getting there. The solution isn't terrible. I was just so fucking frustrated trying to get things to work. Trying to regain stamina now. I'm not falling all the way back out. That didn't count. That didn't do any damage. That's not close enough to the sigil? Okay, fine. Whatever, I got plenty of stamina. One more should do it. Do a little jiggle, and I can get a swing in. There we go! Last of the Colossus. Man, those arms. They didn't... I don't even know necessarily say it's that they didn't function. It was really just jumping from to that hand. I don't know what was going on, but like the mechanics just weren't working the way I feel like they should have been. But whatever. I eventually learned how to like get it to work consistently, which was the important part. And then from there, I was just still annoyed. So yes, I looked up what I needed to do. Whatever. Horses. They made it to the Forbidden Land. That took me an hour. That took me an hour to do. I'm cutting stuff out of this one for sure. Jesus fucking Christ. Ugh. I think the thing for me about that guy is that he's not fun to fight. The other guys are fun in their own ways. That guy's just annoying. Like, even though I know what... Even though now I know what I would need to do for that guy, I don't think I would enjoy fighting him again. He's just not fun. He's frustrating. But oh well. Maybe I'll feel differently in a different situation in the future, especially now that I know the stupid arrow thing. But oh well, it's time to beat the game. Lord Iman. For once the last statue is destroyed before we're here. No. There he is. Dead as a doornail. Hey, look, it's me. Well, now I'm very corrupted. I've got little horns on my head. I don't believe this, so it was you after all. Have you any idea what you've done? Not only did you steal the sword and trespass upon this cursed land, you used the forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. You were only being used. Eradicate the source of the evil. Look, he's possessed by the dead. Hurry up and do it! And out comes gushing. The same stuff from inside a Colossi. Better to put him out of his misery than to exist cursed as he is. Well, now we know how they feel. But guess what? You didn't hit me in my sigil! But all he wants is mono. What this is all for, after all. But it doesn't seem like that's gonna matter. We've become like the others. But we do have a little something more. Thou severed our body into 16 segments for an eternity in order to seal away our power. We, Dormine, have arisen anew. He's been resurrected. The Colossi were the good guys the whole time. Keeping this thing at bay. But guess what? Now we're this thing. We have borrowed the body of this warrior. Place a seal over the entire shrine before it's too late. Hi, guys! Get smashed. We are in control. We're the Colossi now. Blar. Eat my fire. Rar. Where are these guys? I can't find them. Now we really know how a Colossus feels. Now they're the mosquitoes. Where'd they go? There they are. Hi. You can't stop me. I'll crush all of you. Trying to do stuff, it's kind of hard. Like playing as the Bulborg in Pikmin 2's title screen. Little unwieldy. Hey, no running. Get back here. Well, I got stuck on geometry. The problem with this guy, just like the other Colossi, he's a bit too slow. The men escaped, unfortunately. There is, alas, no way to kill them. It's a scripted sequence that we are in control over. Ready, my horse. Be gone, foul beast! Can't resist the pull. Dormine's gone. Leaving only us. Wander. No! I will bunny hop to her! You can't keep me from her forever, game! No! I will reach her! No! It's not working anymore! Come on! Bunny hop! Either there's an invisible wall or something. But we can't make it there. I will keep trying, though. Oh, this is hard on my hands. No! What? I've never seen you even get this close before. Oh, my hand's dying. I can't do the bunny hop anymore. The pole is too strong. My hand. I give up. Here, I'll speed it along. This doesn't end. How am I falling the other way? And just like that, it's all over. They escaped and sealed us away forever. How dare you? That bridge is iconic. Well, no one's getting in here now. I should not have bunny hopped for so long. My hand hurts now. Ugh. But, on the bright side, Dormine does keep his promises. It just took a bit. She must be incredibly confused. On the plus side, he's alive. That's better than where she was the past 16 episodes. I've been recording for 70 minutes. Am I gonna have to split this into two? This is gonna be 17 episode Let's Play? No, I need to commit. It's gonna be 16 episodes, whether this is an hour and a half or not. On the plus side, she's also not the only one who's still alive. This is also why I wasn't as, saddened about Aggro dying. Because Aggro didn't die. They made it out with merely a limp. And that is Shadow of the Colossus. Man, I love this game. I really do, and now I feel like I can confidently say that too. Because I played it now. And I have this like thing where it's like I really want to where it's like I don't like the idea of saying that I love something if I've never experienced in a game sense, at least. If I've never played a game, like I can appreciate a lot of things about a game, but like to me a video game is so much about the interactive medium part of it that like I don't feel confident, no matter how much I love something, to say that I love it without having actually played it myself, you know? So now I feel confident in this being one of my favorite games of all time. Well and truly. It is... I don't use the word masterpiece lightly, but I would consider this this game to be close to achieving that. I don't think there's ever truly a perfect game, and this game definitely has its flaws. Least of which is fucking that stupid hand jump and other annoyances with that, but like overall, still, like, it's such a good game. So immersive, so engaging, and there's a lot to enjoy from it, from the lore perspective to, like, the gameplay perspective. It's got time attacks for, like, people who want to engage with that kind of thing. Like, it's got a lot going for it. And this remake also held up incredibly well. Like, I'm familiar with the PS2 version, even though I've never played that. But playing this one, I didn't feel like it was, like, unfaithful in any capacity. This was Shadow of the Colossus in all of its glory. And I don't know, like... I've satisfied my childhood, essentially. There's not too many games of my childhood that I never really engage with in full myself anymore. Most of the games that I played as a kid, I already beat as a kid, or now I've done Let's Plays of them, and this was kind of like the last major holdout in a way, almost. Now it's done. Poor ungodly soul. Now no man shall ever trespass upon this place again. Should you be alive, if it's even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands, one day, perhaps you will make atonement for what you've done. So, yeah, game's done. That's 150 Let's Plays, everybody. 150 Let's Plays. Not 150 games, though, because I've done a bunch of compilation things. I think it's more like about 170 if I, like, really count individual Let's Played games. Because, like, there's the various Mega Man games, so, like... adding 2 to most of them, and then 1 to the first Mega Man project. I don't want to do the math in my head right now. Baby! Horned baby! Wander has regressed into child. So I've played more than 150 games. Beaten more than 150 games, but... there's 150 Let's Plays, and that's the important part. And that's just special. It's also been about 15 years since I started doing Let's Plays, so it's kind of like... I mean, give or take a couple months, more or less. Because I mean, I'm recording this at the very tail end of August. It is going out like I think early December was what I saw. So like, my anniversary of doing Let's Plays is in September, so give or take a couple months is more or less completely accurate to every capacity. So, yeah, in that sense, I am... I don't know, it's just pretty cool that, like, 15 years, 150 Let's Plays, it's about 10 Let's Plays a year, which, considering that the degree in which I had years where barely any Let's Plays happened, that's pretty notable. I don't know, it's, in the end, this is all just a fun little hobby, it's just me playing games, but, like, I've been doing it for more than half my life. I've been doing it for 15 years, and I'm 28. So it's more than half my life has been playing video games for YouTube, and it's all just here, and that, I don't know, that's something special, even if it's just silly stuff, even, I don't put tons of editing effort into most of these. It's mainly just me playing games. It's not like, they're not information hubs. Most of them are blind, so I don't really know a ton of what I'm doing when I go into them anyway. I don't know. In the end, the point is that this is just me experiencing gaming and getting to have fun with that. And I don't know. It's, in a weird way, a bit of a documentation of me. And maybe in another 15, 20 years, if I'm still doing this, I'll hit 300 Let's Plays, I don't know. And even more of my existence will be documented for all to see. I don't know, it's fun. In the end, it's just fun. Really pushing how long an episode is gonna be with this one. Getting into, like, Kumazaki Kirby extra mode levels of video length. Maybe. I don't know. Because that last damn Colossus took so long. And also because I made Lizard Detours, not really remembering how long the end of this game was. Probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Did you know you can fly a hawk in this game? I've never done it, and I've never seen it done, but apparently you can do it. You jump off of aggro and grab onto a hawk, because sometimes they fly around you. I'm kind of out of things to say. I talked all throughout this game of just how important it is to me, how much it means to me, how special it is, and just... I've finished it now. It's done. It's over. And now I move on. Now I just move on to Let's Play 151, and 152, and 153, and so on and so forth. Because that's just how it's all gonna work. Man, this game is 20 years old, too. The original, at least. The end. Trophy level up. Enter time attack! Thank you. It's like a middle finger at the very end. New Game Plus and Mirror World modes are now available. Okay, well, I think this video's gone on for long enough. So, thank you guys so very much for watching this Let's Play of Shadow of the Colossus. I'll see you guys in the next time, for whatever that might be. Until then, I've been Ulti Zeta, And of course, as always, I am signing out.